Surprise, Dylan! I want to tell you about this great Orthodox Hasidic singer. His name is Avram Friedman. And the people at the concert were expecting him to be on stage because the whole band members were there. So they were playing this song. And suddenly they hear his voice and they're like, where is he? And he's singing. He's like, lie, 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 lie. And he goes, surprise, surprise. He's actually at the back of the whole concert. He's at the back of the concert. He's going, surprise, haha, I bet you didn't expect me to be back here. And he makes his way joyfully up stage and he goes, surprise, surprise. And he starts singing. Anyway, so that's my surprise to you. Let's go ahead and go over your memory palace. Okay, so what do? We got the sun in the sky representing 0. It's coming down and shining on your number 1, which is the mailbox. In the number 1, if you want to remember the 10 Commandments, in your number 1 file is a Buddha. No other gods. What if you want to remember your number 1 image? Remember, 1 has a consonantal value of T or D. And inside your mailbox now, instead of the Buddha, is a licking toad. Toad is your number 1. 0 has a consonantal value of S, C, or Z. In this case, it's got an S because there is a big 0 in the sky with its light coming down on number 1. Number 1, what's the first commandment? No other gods. What's your number 1 image? No god. It's a toad, T or D. Number 2 is the telephone pole. What's on the top of the telephone pole? Well, there's Billy Idol. If you want to remember Billy Idol playing reggae music with a bunch of his black musician friends, you can remember no idols. Or if you want to remember what your second file is, you remember that 2 has a consonantal value of N. So we have a giant golden walnut to remind you of 2. Okay, now let's go to your third file. We go to your third file, which is the bush, right? And bush, if you look at the bush itself, like this one right here, right? It has a vein, and it's pumping, bum, 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 bum. Don't use the Lord's name in vain. And also 3 has a consonantal value of M. So I believe you picked Mickey Mouse for this one. So your number 3 image itself is Mickey Mouse. The third commandment, don't use the Lord's name in vain. Let's go to your fourth file. Your fourth file, Dylan, is your front window. Okay, and you have your roommate cleaning up the window with a bathtub, listening to Baya, say do you remember the Sabbath? 4 is the fourth commandment, but what about the number image? Well, spell out the number 4, F-O-U-R. R is a consonantal value for 4. So you have an image with the word R in it, which of course is the red robin pecking at your window and getting bloody, eating the glass, and annoying you all at once. So 4 image is red robin. Okay, great. 5 is the front door. Okay, so the front door, of course, if you want to remember what the 5th commandment is on that file, you turn the front door into a cake and you present it to honor your parents, right, for their 50th anniversary. Honor your father and mother. Okay, great, but what is the consonantal value for 5? It's L. And what did you pick for L? Now suddenly you have George Lopez is a door-to-door salesman. He's trying to sell you something, right? He's asking for $5. It's only $5, man. Come on, give me a shot. He gives you give him $5 and he goes away happy because he just made that sale. It's only $5. So number 5, the image, is George Lopez, and the commandment is honor your father and mother. Okay, we open the door, we go in, look at your fire alarm to your left, or is it to your right? I don't know. Either way, you're looking at your fire alarm, which is the 6, right? The alarm panel is number 6. Okay, what's the consonantal value for 6? I'm glad you asked. It's G, Ch, Sh, J, J. It's 5 different things. In this case, we're going to pick as many as we can for this next image. But what's the 6th commandment? It's a bottle of red rum, and it's red rum spelled backwards is bubbling hot, is do not murder. Okay, so the 6th commandment is do not murder. But what about the number image? Well, it could be G, Ch, Sh, J, Ch. We picked a judge holding a piece of cheese. He's slamming down the gavel on the panel, and he's eating cheese. And he's saying, order in the court, and cheese is flying out of his mouth as he's saying it. Order! Order, I said! Maybe he's a fat judge. Can't stop eating. 7th file. Okay, the 7th file, I believe you're gonna have to remind me on this one. The 7th file is the recliner. Very good. Thank you for reminding me. And what's the consonantal value for C? It could be a K, C, or G. We flip it backwards and we make it Geico. There's a Geico salesman on your recliner with his feet propped up and saying, yeah, I'll give you whatever you want. What do you want? Okay, but that's the number image. What about the commandment? The commandment, you have an adult tree house growing out of it, no adult tree. 8, what's your 8th file? 8, the 8th file is the TV, right? It's a golden TV, it's a glorious TV. Somebody's trying to steal it. When they try to steal it, it trips the alarm. Do not steal. Inside the TV now, for the number image, if you take an 8, what's the consonantal value for it? Cut the 8 in half, it becomes an F. In the middle of the word infinity is an F. F is very similar to the sound for V. They're close cousins. V, violin, fiddle. A violin fiddle player is playing on the TV. He's got buck tooth and people are drinking hillbilly moonshine and dancing and I get a line, you get a pole. That kind of stuff. But he's playing the violin fiddle. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, 8 is violin fiddle. 9. Your 9th file is the bar. The bar where you pour drinks. I hope apple juice for me. Okay, but what if you want to remember what the 10th commandment is? Well, then you say, okay, you have a man in a bear suit, a cartoon bear suit, and he's growling, and he's trying to be a bear. He doesn't know what a bear sounds like, so he ends up barking at you. You get him Baker acted. Do not bear false witness. The consonantal value for 9 is P or B. Somebody left a half-eaten peanut butter sandwich. It's getting moldy. It's been there for weeks. A half-eaten moldy peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter sandwich is your number image for 9. 10. Final one. 10. What's 10? Gonna have to remind me what your 10 is. The fridge, right? Thank you. So 10 is the fridge. And the consonantal value for, let's go with the commandment. What's the commandment? Your whole fridge is made out of jello, right? Do not be jealous. Do not be green with envy. Okay, but what if you want to remember the number image? The consonantal value for 1 is T or D, 0 is S, C, or Z, and you picked brilliantly train station. You opened up the fridge and there's a toy train, and it's a jello train. It's delivering jello to all the people for the holidays. Happy holidays. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed that. Watch this as many times as you can whenever you want a reminder or to have a laugh. God bless you. Have a great day.